Hi, we are talking about online learning communities today, and a question that we would like to answer is, what is an online learning community? How can we define online learning communities? And what are the different things that can build it? An online learning community is a group of people who come together through the internet to be taught by one another and work together. It is comprised of people who may never meet face to face, but still have enough interaction to create a type of classroom environment. Unlike a classroom, the online learning community is not limited by distance. People in an online learning community can live next door from one another or in a different country. Online learning communities can be highly valuable because there can be such a variety of cultures coming together to learn about certain issues and topics. Despite how we may try to define online learning communities, it is difficult. To quote an article that touches on this topic, there is no accepted definition of online community. The term means different things to different people. For some, the concept creates warm, fuzzy, reassuring feelings. For others, it conjures up concern about people operating at the margins of society to create networks of hatred or support for deviant behavior. Some people view online community as a social phenomenon. Others focus on the structure of the supporting software. In 1994, Howard Ringgold wrote, "Virtual communities are cultural aggregations that emerge when enough people bump into each other, often enough in cyberspace. A virtual community is a group of people who may or may not meet one another face to face and who exchange words and ideas through the mediation of computer bulletin boards and networks." Another question that we would like to touch on is, what can be done to sustain an online learning community? There are many different factors that can improve and enhance an online learning community. The way it is set up and the guidance from the instructor can help or hinder the community. One of the most important factors, though, is participation. Participation is key to building and sustaining an online learning community. To quote, "Building a dynamic online learning community among adult learners, participation is a fundamental marker of community." And that is any community. We need participation. Another quote from that article is, "In order to build a global learning community, teams must demonstrate positive attitudes and behaviors to leverage diversity and to apply their different resources to learning tasks. A major challenge for the distributed multicultural groups was to maintain a sense of we despite geographic separation and individual differences." In other words, participation is the key to a successful online learning community, and it can be one of the most difficult things because of that lack of face-to-face interaction and the vast differences in people's lives and cultures who are coming together to learn in that community.